We have a
Sopra's got the cards. All right.
card thief over there. This is where we need the chat to help us out.
Buta
You know how to pronounce it. I don't
Thunder.
gotta ask.
Yukopi, Expert 14 chart. And what is that? Chuchu? Chuchu Nanahira? I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. I think it's
That
Chuchu.
sounded good, though.
I think it's Chuchu.
To me, it sounded so
I don't know, it's
convincing.
got mice on the
believe you.
jacket.
These are both 14s, yes.
Bear with me as I find our player info here. So CeilingFam has advanced from Tier 3, representing 614 crew out of Columbus. He's definitely been on a tournament arc this past year or two, putting in a lot of work, and it is paying off.
Yeah, I see Ceiling down here pretty regularly.
Root, I feel like I'm less familiar with as a player, but I have seen him at Dave & Buster's Hilliard in Columbus a few times.
Oh.
I believe he might be an OSU student, so he may be more active in the OSU RGC community. Choo-choo.
A little tricky for an intro here.
Oh yeah, we got some green boys, we got some gallops. Sorry, let me get the EX score up there for you guys. We might want to see that.
Would help. Ceiling jumping out to the lead here, but we're pretty much unfazed by this chart as is.
Still holding that combo.
We'll see if that OSU championship spirit holds in. How about that?
I feel like charts with gallops like this, you either get them or you don't. It's either a skill set you have or do not have. I just feel like it's really tricky to pick up these rhythms sometimes.
I agree with you. How about that look like an extended gallop pattern there?
This is not a song I would want picked against me in a tournament. If I had never played this before, if I was unfamiliar with the chart, this would be a brutal one for sure.
It looked like Ceiling had played this at least once or twice. Picking up like a great there. Still maintaining the combo on both sides. And there's still enough song left to catch up.
CeilingFam's MA looking really strong on those gallops though.
Also hitting that little cross step in there.
And CeilingFam takes it by about 72.
Very consistent run so far, by the way, for Ceiling. I like the effort by Root. Still seem very confident the whole way through. But I mean, look at that, 3 greats out of it. Yeah, this is where the level of competition, it's stepping up is not just enough.
I definitely feel like the skill level that we're going to see moving forward from this point in the competition is going to be exponentially insane.
Yeah.
Buta Thunder, next pick.
By the way, good call out in the chat. Puerto Rico represents, apparently.
Zippy Little 13. Looks like CeilingFam's already got a 996 on this. Root's got a 979.
This song has a fun little background animation.
It's a long song.
Oh. We just realized that the wrong song may have been selected.
Sorry, they're all yellow. They're all Japanese.
For a second, I thought somebody gave the card back to us.
Sorry, I wasn't watching what he was picking. There we go. We got it, we got it.
User error.
If you had told me when I was studying Japanese in college that the most use I would get out of it was reading
This?
song names in DDR, actually, I probably would have believed you. Story checks out. All right, let's get it.
It boggles my mind that I can't learn any other language, but when I'm at home and I'm saying, can you get me that thing out of the stuff over there? Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Definitely a completely different vibe from the last chart that we just played.
Yeah, it's not going to be as twitchy or skippy. But there's still going to be some sync issue here.
CeilingFam pulling ahead just a little bit.
Also look for these weird breaks in the kind of burst mode almost. Crossovers over here. Then it's going to pick up a little bit. Root's still hanging here.
Yep, definitely a closer song. Little stream crossover interlude here.
Also no issue with the triplet before.
Roots
Now the
AMA was
jumps.
looking strong on that crossover section.
Again, this is a weird crossover spot too.
Thank you guys for the feedback in the chat on the stream. Keep letting us know how things are looking and sounding so we can continue to try to adjust.
I swear I didn't push any buttons.
Root's kind of locking in there a little bit.
Triplets are actually helping Root get back in this.
Oh my goodness.
We have
It's pretty close.
about a 10-point lead going into the end here. MA is going to mean it.
Wow. CeilingFam takes it by 10.
Way to hang on that.
Solid
Both
performance.
players getting 2 greats. Perfect is the difference on that.
Yeah.
Very good outing.
It looks like we have AUS and
Yeah,
kidcrab.
I see some stretching a little bit. A little like mini warm-up. Maybe we can convince AUS to give us like a robot dance or something.
Let's give these song picks to the
yeah.
the victor. CeilingFam collecting his
To the
cards
victor
on
go
the
the
wins.
spoils.
I cannot reiterate enough how cute the merchandise is for this event. We have these little keychains for everyone that advances out of their tier into
Can
the
we
next
talk about the fact that I legit thought they were like toffee or fudge or something? And I was like, I legit was going to eat it as soon as I saw that.
It does look like toffee or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cute 573 keychain. There are the whiteout beanies, of course, as well. And then we have these
cards
awesome
again.
cards for all of the songs in the song list, which are super high quality and look really nice. I just love the
we didn't
community
skip out on
dedication
anything
for
here, by
this.
the way.
Yeah, super creative. Love to see it. So our picks look like Aria and
Something.
and a Japanese song.
That's where we need our experts in the chat.
Look, I can't read kanji, okay? I don't know kanji. It's a Technologic song.
Yeah, whatever this DJ techno is, yeah. That help you? You'll figure it out.
We'll get there.
Yeah. We have not
Drop the romanization in the chat.
We have not been specified of the song selectors, or if they just said, you know what, we're just going to pull these out of a hat.
Tokyo Shinwa. Tokyo Shinwa. Okay, I will say, I should know how to read Tokyo in kanji at least, so I am dropping the ball. Tokyo Shinwa.
You want to tell us about your failures of Japanese class back in school?
I should remember that.
That's all.
F. We're retaking that course.
Yes, thank you in the chat. That's right. I can't do. If you ask me to go back and like say how well to do math or anything, I can't do any of it anymore.
We're here to step on arrows, not crunch numbers.
Is this thing gonna get switched over?
Oh yeah.
We can see these people.
It's fine. I got it.
Yeah, that feels like,
totally
that
not
seems like a good idea. Yeah.
This is my job. Don't worry about it.
We could just say, here's how they're hitting the arrows. He stepped left and right and all that.
I feel like Oz probably needs no introduction as basically a TO for this event. Home arcade
Crab's a regular
here at
in this,
FFC.
by the way, too.
Absolutely. Kid Crab, based out of Columbus, often at FFC as well. Definitely no stranger to these machines, either one of them. Only got an 8. Well, about the second I tell you what EX
The
difference is,
non-eighth
it
note
changes.
just sneaks right in there. Crab didn't miss it. Also had a great on that little slow down jump thing going on. This is where we're going to see kind of, I would say, the details in this.
They're keeping it pretty close.
They are. This is what we alluded to from before. There are
right
levels
now.
to this, and we have seen the level jump pretty much in this set. This has got to be it.
Yep.
And look at these scores, too.
Oh my
3-point
goodness.
difference
Oh my
off the
goodness.
stop and
It's
slow
getting
down.
so hot. Oh my gosh.
Also, I know you wanted to spin there. I know you did.
And Oz pulled, did Oz just pull ahead on that? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
This is a nail biter, y'all.
Now Crab is pulled back.
Oh my goodness.
We get back that same pattern as before, so let's see if there's a trip up here. No?
Wow,
Hold it.
wow, 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 wow. That was neck and neck.
Crab takes it. Oh,
Most
yes.
of the song.
Look at these scores.
Wow. These matches are only going to get increasingly close,
Two great
increasingly
show
more
in there.
exciting.
5 over. So, you know, these aren't bad. You can't hang your head on a performance like that.
Yeah, we are also hitting that point in the tournament where even if you're not winning your match, you're probably still putting up some PRs, some scores.
Oz over here pumping up the crowd. That's what we want to see.
Aria's a banger. Let's be real.
Get some action behind us.
Shout out to Blue Tiger in the chat. Wish you were here with us today. So unfortunate how many people had to drop due to illness.
I don't know. Word on the street was they were scared of all the people in the top ones. Yeah, they're ducking them. I don't know.
The silver lining to that is that everyone that was waitlisted, I believe, was able to at least enter. So
that's actually really
that is the
good.
silver
I don't know how
lining
deep that wait list was. But I like getting, getting more competition in here.
Definitely a gimmicky song with lots of stops, BPM changes, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
As we saw not 5 seconds ago. I actually asked Oz about why what do you call that? The block thing up top. And it's to help actually with timing or overtime. And this is where you can see where it may actually help you.
Still so close about.
Oh, Crab missing that first yellow jump out of that, but picks right back up on the next batch. Now another slowdown part.
Oz is pulling ahead.
Keep an eye out for some of these crossovers so they sneak up on you. Just like that.
Wow.
Another little break in the action. This is where I would tell you I would easily just start spinning and
Adding those style points in, adding that flare in.
anytime there's an extended freeze area, it's giving it to you. But I don't expect either of these players to do it here.
Not really their style.
No. But see, look at, you're talking about the gimmicks. We had like 3 stop, half stop things all in one.
Definitely a song you have to learn. Yep.
That's right.
I would wager it's his pick.
And yeah, Crab just a little off the timing on it.
kidcrab knows he's out.
Yeah, you can tell by the language there.
Yeah. He's not a no-bar player, so I think he's probably conserving his energy with that technique,
that makes sense.
that tactic. Yeah. Nice work, Oz.
Oz over here with a little walk-off. I like it. That, my friends, check it out. Frame it, highlight it, put it up on the board.
And we're going to a tiebreaker.
And yes, as I call
it's another
it,
Japanese song.
we are going to overtime.
Don't worry.
It's called Lindworm.
You guys probably heard that.
Yeah, I actually didn't hear it. I just know it's a song, and it has blue-ish.
Rindo Burum. What is it called?
It's something.
What's it called?
They put it up on there already. Here, can we just show what they picked?
Unino Lindworm.
Which button is that to show the screen up there? That one?
The one that says gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
Commentator.
I can't read that from
It is
here.
pretty small. It is pretty small.
Yeah, I mean, my last commentator over here had LASIK. I don't know if you had that. Maybe you just got 20/20.
I have actually 2013.
No kidding.
Yeah. I went to urgent care for an eye issue and got tested. I'm like, oh, you have better than 20, even with your eye issue. And I'm like, oh, sick, cool. I don't know if that's really super useful, other than, I guess, in situations like this.
You would do really well at Flight Simulator.
I should get into that. I should check that out. If I ever need another hobby outside of dance games.
There's other things outside of dance games.
Yeah.
Hey, what are the previous scores here? Because I think that's going to tell us quite a bit. I got, what, 9? Is that a PFC?
Yep. kidcrab's got Lindworm PFC'd.
Lindworm. Thank you, Ben. I was going to say that. I was having some trouble reading here.
I don't know. Very interested to see how this is going to shake out.
I believe there was a timing adjustment from Crab on this, unless I misjudged that. I also noticed both players have opted here to keep video, so I don't know how quote-unquote distracting the background is. Sure, it's got a little bit of speed to it.
Still fairly close. Oz just a little ahead.
Let's got a little bit of a lead out of that, but there's going to be little spots here for Crab to catch up.
I do feel like historically, kidcrab, I feel like he's more of a stamina player, or typically will have that edge on the uppers. Versus MA, I could see that being more Oz's wheelhouse as far as skill sets go.
Makes sense. A little quarter note run here, something different. Saw Drake get picked up there. But now this is where you kind of bounce back, because you're going to see kind of the 1-2s come in.
Oz's MA is pretty clean though.
Still a little bit of song left though. Both players keeping a good hold on those freezes. MA counts really strong here, by the way.
Yeah. Oz is just calling it by 12EX. Wow.
Oz knew it on that last note.
Great performance by both players.
That's one where it seems like it's just not enough. You still put up a score like that, you're like, well, what more could I do? Great set.
Nice work.
Hey, Devin, stay on.
Awesome. Let's go. It says so right there with 7 O's in it.
All right, looks like we're having Kid Crab continue.
We're going to go back to back here,
All right.
which I think they should outlaw personally. I don't like going up again. But if there's other people that say, you know what, send me back up there. These are for you. Hi, here you go. Would you like those or not?
Giving out the cards. It's such a good idea. The cards are so cute. I love that we're letting the people that win the song keep the card. Really cute memorabilia.
Yeah, that's,
Okay, we have our next song picks.
you got to let me introduce, like, so, give me this one.
Okay.
So this song right here is the closest Dance Dance Revolution has ever been to, like, progressive death metal. And this needs to be played more often.
It's a hot take. It's a hot take.
Thank you.
Kid Crab and CeilingFam. Oh my goodness.
Not that there's
Columbus
I mean, there's
battle.
legit. There's nothing wrong with CyberConnect either.
CyberConnect is great.
This is some fire in this set here.
I'm really interested to see how this match shakes out. These guys are both strong competitors. I'm not sure how much practice Kid Crab has been putting in specifically for Whiteout. I do know that CeilingFam has been sessioning like a madman.
Did they play against each other in the same tier last year?
I don't think so. CeilingFam's really improved a lot in the past year, and I would think he probably would be seated differently.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Maybe if we have a DDR historian that can go back in the archives and go look that up.
We really should. Like, I kind of thought about that. Like, we should have pulled, like, the bracket or something just to reference. Like, oh, last Whiteout, this is what we were looking at.
Makes sense.
Maybe next time.
This is what I was talking about for the display timing. I thought I saw Kid Crab change this one before. Ah, see?
I think mine is currently set to plus 0.2. I know when I was playing last night, it felt like a little off to me. I don't know. I feel like this is like a hot topic. I feel like most people don't use it at all, but
That's true, they don't.
I feel like I do notice a difference.
I only have mine at just like -1. It just enough to basically offset my feet, and I find I'm pretty balanced on slow and fast there. This song starts off basically taking no prisoners.
Yep.
Look at this.
Right into it. Unapologetic. One point
Yep.
EX right now.
Here is your break, and
Kid
we have
Crab.
one difference. We've got us a match, folks.
I'm excited. I'm already so excited. Oh my god.
Now, see if the long train of basically, there it is, the green arrows
Oh
are
my
going to make a
goodness.
difference in this.
Absolutely.
We're going to roll back in again. What makes this chart interesting is you have to play both that bass and that synth interchangeably. It looks like Crab's got a lead out of this, though. And this is the slow part, technically speaking. Gets a little more straightforward for a bit. You'll see here shortly, it's going to pick right back up to where it was a moment ago.
That was a 22 EX up with that pause from kidcrab.
See if Ceiling can make the rally out of it. And it looks like this one's going to hold.
I have to wonder if CeilingFam is getting a little tuckered at this point because he's really been scooting on up. And I know he's played many more games today than kidcrab has.
Look, that's still a solid score.
Absolutely.
It is possible. See if Ceiling takes an extended break in between this, maybe as a little recovery bonus or something. And we do not know who picked what out of these songs.
We're just getting handed cards, y'all.
Yeah, that's right. They just throw the cards at us and say, just play that.
I love this song. It's a great song.
Hello, Sheep. What up to all the gamers out there? And video watching people.
We're starting to hit 15s in the tournament. We are starting to get to that upper levels of difficulty on some of these charts.
That's right. I came here to play the easy stuff.
We did that.
And then they're like, oh, yeah. Yes, this song is straight up fire. I'm a big fan of when a song gets picked because it's a good song. Not just because it has gimmicks. Like, it's a good track to listen to or to play. I think Ceiling's recovered a little bit, by the way. And this is where it's more timing that little gallop step. This chart's very consistent.
I do feel like it's an easier 15, relatively speaking.
I would say low tier 15, but it does have some weird things going on like that. But they're on point for the song if you know how the song beat is progressing. Both players opting not to do a fun pivot spin there. I respect it, though. I understand.
I think they're catching their breath during those phrases right now, yeah.
Now, the tricky part here is seeing what changes from the 8th note pattern when they go off of that.
kidcrab still ahead.
The jump's certainly not bothering either player. And these little triplets seems to be the difference in this. But Ceiling holding that combo though.
Wow,
Song's a beautiful ending.
kidcrab.
kidcrab
got to
picking
be
it
a little
up
bit gassed.
despite the miss. Look at that, only 6 greats.
And a miss versus 11 greats.
Very well done.
Wow, 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 wow.
It's the only way to show up. I think.
Nice work.
I think, I'm not going to say exhaustion is a word I'd throw out there, but I can definitely see it.
When you end up moving on from your pool, especially if you weren't necessarily expecting to, I mean, that's intimidating.
It is.
You're already tired. You just got done playing in one tier, and now you're going on to the next where you're going to be playing even more difficult songs against even more challenging competitors. That's terrifying. I don't know. It's hard not to psych yourself out.
The bad analogy is telling somebody they have to work a 12-hour instead of an 8.
Right. Right. It's like you want to be excited that you've made it out, but at the same time.
That's true.
Yeah. It's tough.
But, so hi chat. What's up? Yes, that is a great song experience.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. The lovely Round 1 Fairfield Commons for Whiteout. First day of dance games every day in February.
It is?
Kicking it off right. Yeah, dance games every February. It's a thing, right?
It is now.
I have not personally participated, but here it's a thing.
Yeah.
Here's day one. Day zero.
Round 1 has been so good to us. For real.
Absolutely. Yeah, shout out Round 1. Gracious hosts putting up with us.
Yeah, putting up with us.
Putting up with us. Gaming.
They
gaming
like us.
very
They like
hard.
us so much. They decided to hang wires from the ceiling. That basically, at any given point, we can make one false step, and all of a sudden, I can be zapped into oblivion.
Letting us make a mess, letting us sweat up the place.
Just letting my family know if I don't come home today, that's what happened.
Oh my gosh.
So it looks like right now we are waiting on a coin toss. So everybody knows. Let's start with this. What's the proper call for a coin toss?
Proper call.
Whenever you call a coin.
I always pick tails.
Yeah, exactly. Tails never fails.
Okay.
So I don't even know why we bother doing the coin toss because we all should be picking tails anyway. It's whoever is the higher seed knows that tails is up, and if it's tails, then they get the song pick. That's what I
feel
say
like
should happen.
The two people that I've been against today that got to do the flip wanted heads. And I'm like, sure,
Okay.
fine. That's great for me. Yeah. Getting lucky and someone gets song pick or pad pick and they pick P1 and you wanted P2 anyway. Great. Perfect.
And I'm one of the people, I don't care which is which. If you want to pick a
Right.
song, go for it. If you want to pick it doesn't matter to me. And it all kind of evens out, at least the way that I see it, but I understand. Yeah. And I know that age. I know. I'm already up there.
All right, we got Wicked
Of course,
Plastik.
I get to hide my semi-balding head with my hat, which is pretty sweet. Persian Land. I am not familiar with this
I've
chart.
never played
Help
that
me
in my
out.
life. What? I've
I
never
played
heard
this
that
once
song.
though. Wicked Plastik.
Yeah. All right, we got Os and Root. Still in tier 4. So we'll have one more tier after this, and then I believe we'll be into top 8 at that point.
And then one lucky competitor gets to go up, and then they get to tire themselves out. So here we got Os against Root. Is that it? UIHD, let me tell you what, 34 to me, I don't think that's young. I think if it's below 30, that is. But.
Yeah, don't remind me. I'm actually turning 34 in 9 days. Great number.
Do you feel 34? Do you feel like you're on the right side of 30? That's what happened. Like when my parents were saying that. Like,
Real boomer status. What's the boomer cutoff for DDR players?
I'm gonna say 32.
Yeah.
How about this? It depends on the mix you play, and you have to call it a mix.
Okay. Go right, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. If you say terms like 5th mix, 6th mix, yes. If you say words like extreme, that might be a little too. Yeah.
We need more information.
We would.
You mentioned extreme. Wicked Plastik
Song
first.
just starting off simple, straightforward. Bass heavy on that. This is where using that little ghost step in between is really going to help.
Yep, definitely helps keep you on your timing. And I think this will be a good kind of transition song into a 15. Kind of a little warm up here.
Yeah. You might as well just glue Marvelous on the screen and look at the score.
Right there.
As I say that, it was a dead heat. See that? Oh, look what I did. Dead heat, that's a song. That was pretty clever.
Oh my gosh, 2EX.
We must be on top because it can't get any better than this.
See how they handle these freezing little switches out of that? Nothing too terrible.
Yeah, fairly straightforward thus far.
Now it'll pick up.
Uh-huh. Changing some rhythms around.
This is one of those two where it's not like off sync or it doesn't seem delayed.
They're tied right now.
Folks, I'm going to tell you right now, this is the moment where you would sit forward in your gaming chair and say, I am in on this. We're a very small lead going into the home stretch.
Wow.
As
Root by
two.
Root by 2. Impressive.
Both players really hyped up on that. Oz dropping a PFC, but
wow.
the MA count was the deciding factor there. Very well done by both players. Look at that. The 2, yes, I had to look twice myself.
And now Persian Land 15. These are both from the Rave Tools song group. This is my personal favorite song group. Some great picks.
I'll tell you what, there is a difference between a quote-unquote competitive match and a holy whoa match. Like, that was one of those next-level ones, too. And you feel like if they played that 7 times, it would go to a game 7.
Oh, we got boomers in the chat.
We sure do.
Oh, we got boomers in the chat.
Suguru at Cedar Point.
Oh, yeah.
Show me what you got.
Right. Regular Put Your Faith in Me before they remixed it to Oblivion. Neat little intro off that speed up, by the way.
Yeah.
Looks like Root opted to double step that crossover.
Oz is really pulling ahead.
Those little skips are just nothing. I'm sensing chart familiarity. We also say what a stamina drainer this chart's been
Yes.
so far.
Yes. Not much of a breather.
Now, I've seen the movie Rounders. Root is just hanging around. Hanging around.
It was a fairly straightforward 15 until this.
This part,
Until now.
which is... Oh, that foot switch, though, is killer.
Oof.
Oz seems to be having a MA fest over there. But the full combo is strong. As if you didn't have enough of that already. We're going to do this all over again, by the way.
Oz dropping combo, but still in the lead.
From here, it looks like a comfortable lead. I was right, because I didn't realize the song was over. Whoops.
All right, Oz.
But still, Root picking up a full combo on that.
Absolutely. That's nothing to nothing to scoff at.
He's
for
laughing
sure.
it off right now.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, Oz, are you tired?
Star Trail.
Star Trail of 13. I don't know what this has in it. I did just realize this. They colored in the little exclamation
so
points and stuff.
Like if you have
the stops
like
and whatever that is.
Yeah, super clever.
The gimmicky stuff. interesting their point about the missteps and then the higher score. It's really a timing thing. It's kind of like...
Yeah, how can we explain EX score quickly?
I was going to say, how about this? In basketball, hitting a three-pointer, it's farther away. And the free throw is only worth 1 point. There's nobody standing in front of you.
Right.
But
I feel like I'm not the best person to try to explain EX score, but if you say get one miss, but you still got significantly less perfects than the other person who got a full combo, you could still win if your accuracy was high enough to make up for that misstep.
yeah, the idea is to get the timing exactly right. Like I'm sure, like there's an old adage, like if you had to sing any given song, what would it be? You're probably going to sing Happy Birthday, but are you going to sing it on pitch? Probably not. You get the lyrics right.
Yeah, hopefully that was an okay explanation, but oh, BYHD coming in clutch in the chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Really
that's what we were
breaking
looking
down
for.
that EX score. Thank you.
I was trying to allude to that with the basketball thing. Just saying. I did not observe, by the way, the previous scores each player had on this.
Neither did I. Sorry.
Whoops. Now this is where things get a little weird, right? They'll give you the little break.
The tiebreakers have been the real nail biters here.
Yeah.
Selected randomly from the songs remaining in each card group. Toss is ahead.
It's not by much. And there's enough little triplets in there to throw the players off, so
This
it
is
still bounce
tricky.
back at them. Now your slow part. So we're gonna make the assumption they both know this part. It sure seemed that way. Seeing Austin the crossovers on that. Oh no, Root picked up that good there. Needed the combo. And it doesn't matter if you let it go there. Now is where you spin out of it. It's the last note. I think Austin already knows.
Yeah. Right, and Austin took it. Great showing by both players.
Really good set. I mean, the letters of the day, folks. P, F, C.
What about DDR?
Oh. You know what? I can make about, I would say, 80% of this room really happy by saying OH.
Oh my gosh.
And then they would obviously fill in the back half of that.
I think we're about to kick you off commentary on that note. And I'm OSU alumni, and I'm saying that. We're here to game, okay?
I'm going to tell you straight up, you're not talking to Ohio. You're not talking to Ohio State, man. But we do have the OSU Rhythm Gamers Club here with us today.
Yes, we have a lot of people here from the OSU RGC. I feel like there's not a lot of people that are DDR mains from the OSU RGC. They're mostly into like Voltex.
I do want to point out that as we start talking about the OSU community, like Rhythm Game Club,
take your
Pat over there from Pittsburgh on the other machine is getting the crowd fired up. Rocking the terrible towel too. I respect it.
So we do have this tournament running concurrently on 2 different white cabs. So we do have the one stream here, and we do have the B stream over at twitch.tv/Ranatalus, RANATALUS, if you guys want to check that out.
Can you
They are
spell that
mid-match.
phonetically? Romeo, Alpha, November, Alpha.
Not quickly.
Okay.
No. And then there's the Sound Voltex tournament as well, who Orca is the person running that from OSU
Yes,
RGC.
that's right.
I believe that stream is twitch.tv/OSU RGC. If you guys want
As
to
we
check
were
out the
just
Voltex
alluding to.
tournament.
Look at that.
Yeah. So I haven't tuned into that personally myself today, but you got options. While we're just here yapping, waiting for the next card draw, you can absolutely check out the other streams, see what's going on over there.
Is there a way we can like give one of these cards away in the chat?
In the chat.
Yeah, I don't know. If anybody happens to show up, we can mail it to them. People still do that?
Pop quiz.
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you what. My son's a Jeopardy fan.
Yeah.
Let's put a Jeopardy question in the chat.
I think earlier I was like, final answer, Alec.
Okay. When
Ooh,
did Dance
look at
Dance
cards.
Revolution come to North America?
We're not sending any prizes for this. Just a disclaimer. Disclaimer.
Just a thing.
We have CaptivAte and perditus.
We'll give you some time to think about it.
Paradisus.
Which one is this? Yeah. Para something or other? Paraditus, paradisus? Sure. Legit, again, I took Latin. I still can't pronounce anything in it.
Which language do you want?
CeilingFam and AUS.
And then CaptivAte is the other, as I just held it in front of the camera without the camera looking at me. Good job.
Do you want?
Here, look, just to say I did it right. There it is. Now you go back. We'll hit the button.
We're practicing. We're doing great. I'm not used to having to push buttons. I'm just used to yapping.
Yeah, it said just do the comment. It never said anything about
I didn't sign up
operating
for
a
this.
machine.
I didn't sign up for this. It's somebody else's job.
Yeah, see, this. Can we point out this is what happens late in tournaments? It says, who do you root for, right? You know, I just hope both teams have fun. I want to see some high scores.
Some PRs.
Yeah, right.
Some nail biters.
In the fight game, we want to see knockouts. We don't care who wins. Now, we don't want to see a one-sided victory, though. Let's keep it interesting. Anybody know why the A in this song is capitalized?
Oh, good question.
Look at that.
Some Yoshitaka lore.
1P correct. That's worth probably, I don't know, 600? Strong start here for both players out of this, too. And this is that time of day when you're going to start seeing the word marvelous a lot. Quick hold, some jumps out of that.
Very close still.
And Ceiling's had some time to rest, too.
I do feel like that last match of his MA was not where it normally might be, I think. So I'm interested to see if that helps him out a bit.
And, I mean, you could...
It's just the music in you and a world to come.
These scores are so tight.
What a great song.
This track's actually kind of fun, too. Has a little bit of stuff to like keep you engaged.
Haas is like 2EX up.
Now we pick things up.
It's getting spicy.
Combo still going over there for Ceiling.
Wow.
And Oz still holds it by 8.
AEX.
Mad respect, both sides.
Wow. Wow, you guys. These scores are getting a little wild. Almost single-digit perfects by Oz. And even CeilingFam, only 19 perfects.
Yeah, your casual
We're
daily office
getting
with
there,
19
guys.
perfects.
Yeah,
I
we're-
mean, come on, man. Yeah, VY, that's what we're calling it. We see it.
Yeah.
If
These guys clowning.
if we're doing it at this level here, I mean, just think in 2 hours, the absolute bonkers scores you're going to see. I do not know this chart. Does anybody have any insight on this one other than it just goes like...
Well, CeilingFam's got a 998 on it, so that makes me think it's probably a fairly straightforward 14. Yeah, especially with AUS having a
Also has a PFC
PFC
on it.
on it. Like, all right, let's check it out. Let's check it out.
But that's a pretty close.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's one.
Negligible.
How about this? What's the over, under? I'm going to say each player 5 grades.
Oh, we're betting? Guessing?
Well, I would say betting. Let's call it confident guessing.
AUS is already up by a couple.
The chart's actually nice to you here, and it leads with the gallop step versus mixing it. But this is just a straight run right here. Looks like AUS barely ahead, but this is wide open.
And it's really close again.
Now the crossovers are in here.
Little crossover streams. Looking pretty clean.
And then the chart just introduces a jump, and then we get whatever that was. This
Yeah,
legitimately might be a sampler of every chart on the planet.
It really has a little bit of everything in it. Yeah.
We got about a 16-point lead here for AUS. Out of that, here come the jumps. This is where burning energy can be a thing here. Ceiling staying with it though.
Yeah, wow.
And AUS takes it home.
Yep, actually widened that gap a little bit at the end of the song. Really strong play by AUS. PFC.
Clearly, both players seem
we're getting 14
amazingly
PFCs
bummed out
at
by
this
their
point,
performance
y'all.
on that. They think they could have done a lot better.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, those of you that took the under, good job. We had a PFC and a 2.
Only 29 perfects too.
That's-
Not just like a regular PFC, but that's really
That's a
strong MA on that.
phenomenal effort.
Yeah. I have to guess that was probably AUS's pick.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and agree with you there.
Okay, we got Better Than Me, Soda F, and Possession 20th Anniversary Mix.
Yeah,
to
now the key is
14.
which possession did you get?
Right. We need more information.
Yeah. Now, this Better Than Me, this 15 is actually pretty slick. I dig it.
And it does look like Sopra is updating brackets right now on start.gg.
Oh.
So if you are tuning in and following along at home, hopefully that is now updated online for you, for your viewing
Spoiler,
pleasure.
we're not in there.
We out. We out already. We did our time.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
We contributed. So it looks like now we're going to have Root and kidcrab.
As you guys get a preview of Star Trail again. Oh, the bracket link went away. That's an interesting one. Good job, bot chat.
Again, someone else's job, not ours.
Whoops.
Here we are with the display timing again.
Yeah. This has been a thing.
It doesn't feel the same.
Not seeing a score here for Root.
Okay, okay.
But if it's anything like the last set, there's I still expect this to be insanely close.
And at this point, both players have really properly warmed up.
It is true. This is like those last songs definitely in the warm-up range for them. I can see that. We start off here. Watch out for that yellow change.
Yeah, that rhythm change could definitely throw some people off. Crab seems to have it on lock, though.
Yeah, there's a goofy crossover step in there, too.
We love a goofy crossover.
Both players, again, not having any issue with it.
Looks like Root picked up a good there.
I think it was on one of the, like, say, the double gallop issue, yeah. Crab's still holding that combo over. But this is your one and only break right there. See how Root bounces back. This part's going to be a little simpler than the one before. But you got to watch those jumps. Then back to our little gallop section here. As they pull me away to like take a picture, I guess, whatever. While that was going on, by the way, kidcrab takes this with a total of 4 greats on this set.
That is
EX
a
score
very
of
clean score.
1537. There is a 573 in there, just pointing it out. It's a little out of order, but it's there. Root's still showing up. That's a nice score.
Definitely. For a 15, yeah, that's again not super duper easy.
And we're at the point though, again, climbing that ladder, the gap is just,
yeah, the difficulties that we're gonna
there.
start seeing now, next level for sure.
Remember I said possession. So this indeed is the 20th anniversary mix of Possession.
I do want to mention a lot of these players today are not really getting a great chance to warm up prior to their pools or their matches. We do have a gold cab that has been open today for warming up, but with, you know, kind of timing discrepancies between that and the white cab, it may not be an appealing option for a lot of people to want to swap back and forth between those cabinets. And of course, you know, tier 1, if you had to compete as soon as you got here this morning, you weren't really going to have time for a warm-up. So I just want to recognize some of these people that are playing pretty high difficulties in their pool that might be jumping in kind of cold.
There were people here last night, though, doing their warm-ups, and
yeah.
they were here till past midnight.
Yeah.
If you want to call it warm-ups. One of the weird tracks that starts off actually slow. then hits you with this speed up.
I do feel like this will be less stamina intensive than the last chart, at least.
It has that. I've got about a 25-point lead going into this little slow part. Then the little gimmicky speed back up comes back again. There it is. Like we missed a step there.
Rhythm change.
The infamous super synth section thing.
Green boys.
There's like a crossover freeze going on in there. Just what an insane test this is. That allowed kidcrab to pick up a lead.
I don't know if other people have this issue, but I feel like there's enough different versions of possession in the game that it's hard for me to kind of keep them straight in my mind as far as the charts go and like musicality as well.
See if we can hang on here.
He does have an up score.
Look, Crab is very casually just doing those like half jumps.
I know. I was going to say I thought the last song was his pick, but just based on how casual he was playing, but now he's playing pretty casually here too. Kidcrab.
Another good set. The level of competition. Yes, those step jumps are they're no joke.
No one wants those. No one likes those. No one likes a step jump.
Yeah, and to think that was only the difficult chart. Like, hey, they have harder versions of that. Please, let's play those.
Nice
They hand
work.
over these cards to kidcrab. This is really good background music, by the way. They should just leave this up here.
Yeah.
We're going to get our machine and reset. No! Now our music is gone.